Hello everyone and welcome back to Phantom Children Video Games. I'm very excited to play this game. It's Monster Camp, the sequel to Monster Prom, which I loved, and I'm just so excited to see how it's gonna go. I have watched a playthrough of this, but I'm not going in as blind as I usually do, but I'm not gonna use any online stats or I'm not gonna look at any other information while I play. I'm just gonna go in and do my best, and I probably won't get to date any of the cool monsters because I'll crash and burn, but maybe I'll be lucky and I will get to play. Sorry, I'm a little bit more hyped up than I usually am for these games. We're gonna do a short game because it's around 30 minutes and that's actually pretty long for most of my things. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with the possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. I'm gonna be my girl Vicky!
Fully charged and ready to camp.
Okay, so this is one of the new things about this game that's different from Monster Prom. Instead of answering a bunch of questions, you get to pick these random items that you bring with you to camp. So we've got a cult ring, orgy etiquette, canned brain, swole floaties. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is gonna be like smarts. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably also smarts. Let's see. Okay, no, I'm not going to do. We're not going to try for things. We're just gonna do what looks fun. I'm gonna get the sword. Okay. And I do actually want the Sudoku Rubik Cube because I like Sudoku. Let's see. I don't really want the recorder. I guess a spork. Spork is useful at camp. Okay, we've got a lot of interesting stats. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love, but no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything. But one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johima. A badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculaster Hewlett Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had set her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long and all of the summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Okay, who are we going to be pairing up with? What is your favorite hobby? saving the world, being popular, efficient farming, very anime workouts, raising succulents, and crimes. Let's see. I guess raising succulents is the closest thing that I'd be interested in. That or anime workouts. The thing is, I know who each of these things belong to because I love these characters so much. So we're gonna go with very anime workouts. Yeah. Yeah! I love anime workouts. Vicky, you just became my best friend. Wait, what even is an anime workout? You picked that option, sure, but I'm willing to bet you're not even 100% certain what it meant. What's an anime workout, you say? It's a workout that's totally anime, like bench pressing a tree, or doing a magical girl transformation. Magical girl transformations seriously work out your abs and glutes. We should get in some magical reps this summer, Vicky. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, I don't remember what Dahlia's stats you need to like her. I don't think she had any in the original game. I think, but I can guess that she likes boldness. Okay, so, yeah. My boldness is still pretty good. I think I'm gonna raise it up a little bit more to get it above 10. Let's hope this works. While wandering the haunted manor, you're ambushed by a group of evil spirits. You put up a good fight, but there's just too many of them, and they run away with your immortal soul. Luckily, you always knew this day would come, and you replaced your immortal soul with a Beanie Baby years ago. Good foresight on your part. You gain +2 boldness. Later, you find Dahlia punching a rock. This would normally be pretty standard, but you realize her expression has a shade of sadness. You go ask if she's okay. She's not. Oh, hi Vicky. You must be wondering why I, Dahlia Aquino, am not in my usual cheerful disposition. Yes, I am wondering. I know you all expect me to keep a moral high, as I am the unquestionable leader of this camp and army of ours. You have literally never seen her as that, but you're not about to interrupt her. You see, I've been lately enjoying the many pleasures of summer as I get closer to my goal of having the best summer ever. But might all these pleasures be making me weak in the process? I've been so focused on summer, when before my only season used to be conquest season. I think we all know what the problem is. It's Damien. Yeah, my whole thing used to be being Damien's rival, conquering the 8th circle of hell and all that. But summer camp has opened my eyes. Damien is like super lame. That idiot has 0 survival skills. I saw him checking a tree's bark to find the nearest McDonald's. He's the silverest of the silver spoons. It's disheartening. I cannot see that wimp as a rival anymore, but a healthy rivalry is an essential part of a warlord's structure to remain strong. I know this because I watched all kinds of informational documentaries on being strong, such as Dragon Ball and Naruto. I think one of those was even filmed by Michael Moore. So I got worried that I would become weak by having no rival. I started punching this rock in hopes that we'd become sworn enemies. But it's not working. You tell Dahlia that you'll become a rival. A rivalry to remember. No, you're just saying that so we can build some sort of sexual tension. She got me there. I don't blame you. Anyone would leap at the chance of it if they meant they'd get a spoonful of this buff, beautiful blue bod. But enemies to lovers sounds like more of a Ravi or a Joy thing. Not my jam though, sorry. That sucks. But if Dahlia's not into sexual attention with rivals, maybe she's into intimacy, trust, and eventually sexual attention with good friends who help her in an hour of need. Don't overthink it. Jump headfirst into it. Punch the first person who crosses your path, and let rivalry blossom over there. You've surpassed Damien's level by far, But what if you had a rival that was a horrible creature made out of 14 Damiens? That may level the playing field. Okay, I think the first one, this one is boldness, so I'm gonna go for it. Because that's just boom. I don't know what this one is supposed to be though, but yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Dahlia takes your word for it. When she hears some footsteps at her back, she punches without even looking. But the punch is stopped in a very anime way. It's a very athletic water nymph. Their eyes lock. Hey you. You have no right to punch that rock. That rock was my rival. Dahlia is smitten, but not romantically. Somehow you can tell she's smitten in a platonic rival way. They have a hella anime fight. Punches are thrown, techniques are used, they even shout the names of their attacks out loud. Kick of the rising salmon, the nymph screams while throwing the sickest kick ever. Whoa! Well, I totally named my techniques too. Headbutt of the rising dahlia. That's also a kick, but who are you to judge? You're not half bad. You're not bad either. The name's Dahlia. Nice to fight you, Dahlia. I'm Daphne. Daphne the nymph. You're about to point out that the original Daphne was a dryad, not a nymph. But that's not necessarily a reason for a nymph to not be named Daphne, right? You realize this urge of showing off trivia or bits of knowledge no one cares about speaks volumes about your insecurities. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's character growth. I'll admit, that rising salmon was kinda cool, but I could beat it in a heartbeat, you know. Sure. And that headbutt of the rising dahlia, I must admit, I've never seen a headbutt done with your leg. So, you know, we could, totally fight any other day. Not that I care. No, me neither, but I mean, I'm free on Wednesdays, and fighting would be better than doing nothing, if you're not, busy fighting anyone else. No, I lost my rival recently. It's a funny story, nothing important. What? Me too, girl. Okay, truth time, I was just testing that rock as a rival. My real rival moved on to a new story arc with a new, more powerful rival. Your formal rival sounds like a douche. Word. My only other project was transitioning into the reluctant, tsundere, grumpy ally. But fuck it, I was born for the rival life. I feel you. My formal rival moved on to the story arc of becoming a useless wimp. But hey, I only rival platonically, okay? I prefer to be clear up front. No, me too. Rivals to lovers is not my thing. It's all just punches and indirect self-growth. Anyway, this is my number if you want your ass beaten any day. We'll see whose ass gets beaten. Sure, Dahlia, we'll see. And then she leaves in a way that's so epic you can actually hear what sounds like a bitchin' anime song. Yeah, Dahlia is back. Thanks, Vicky. Dahlia hugs you. The strength of her hug gives you +2 charm, and the intense J-pop of the background gives you +1 boldness.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue.
Okay. Yeah, let's actually up charm. That day at the camp dome, you all play the classic children's game, The Floor is Lava, with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then, one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Vicky, your hair looks great. It does. You gain +2 charm from a nice compliment. Later, you happen upon Dahlia washing a car in the middle of camp. Why? How did she even get a car in the middle of camp? Ah, hello, Vicky. I can see in your face the question that is burning in your heart. What does washing a car have to do with working out? Not quite, but sure, that's as good a place to start as any. Well, just because I'm on a camping retreat doesn't mean I can go soft. That's what my enemy would want from me. I must find alternative ways of maintaining my rippling abs. And I watched a documentary recently that taught me that the best workouts are often hidden in menial tasks, such as washing a car, wax on, wax off, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think the car washing is doing much for my muscles, or even for the car. I'm pretty sure it's dirtier than when I found it. That's probably because on closer inspection, Dahlia is washing the car with 50-pound weights, presumably washcloths that aren't heavy enough. Perhaps this isn't the proper workout for me. Everyone knows the best workouts adapt to each individual's body and what best exercises their muscles. I probably just need to find a different menial task that will give me a full body workout. Vicky, you seem like an expert in menial tasks. What sort of rote activity could I do to reach maximum power? Achieve the perfect balance of a checkbook. Sounds like smarts. The more menial a task, apparently, is the more it will work you out. So you must subject yourself to the most menial tasks of all, consciously blinking. I'm gonna go with that one, I guess. Apparently that's bold. What are you talking about? What is this blinking thing? Wait, does she actually not know? You point out her eyelids and how they go up and down over her eyes every 10 seconds or so. Wow, I never noticed that before. Have I always been blinking? Should I stop? My eyes are so dry and itchy. I hate this. I suppose this blinking thing really is important. I should be devoting more time to it. So Dahlia sits and blinks. She's concentrating, like, super hard on it. Every time you try to speak, she shushes you. Not now, Vicky. I can't think and blink at the same time. You're ruining my concentration. Hey, bro. I saw you weren't busy, and I'm about to play barbell frisbee golf. Want to join me? Hi, Scott. I didn't know you were at camp, but I'm happy to see you. Hey, Scott. What's up? I need to practice catching a 44-pounder with my teeth without breaking my molars. Sounds fun, Scott, but no can do. I'm too busy remembering to blink. Oh, weird. That sounds hard. I'll catch up with you later then. Okay, Dahlia, listen, I'm having a coven-related emergency. And oddly enough, this particular emergency calls for a tall, buff blue demoness to solve it. No other person will do. Believe me, I looked into it. So, even though I never thought I'd say this, would you like to temporarily join the coven for... I gotta stop you right there, Joy. Joining the coven is my life's ambition, but I'm really caught up with this whole blinking thing and can't be distracted right now. Oh, well, okay then. Have fun doing basic bodily functions, I guess. Dolly keeps this up for over an hour, during which time you brush up on your yodeling skills and win 20 out of 30 tic-tac-toe games with yourself. Ah, I think that's enough. Thanks for the suggestion, Vicky. My eyelids have never felt so buff. She's right. Dahlia has achieved the focus level of a monk, and her eyelids are now powerful enough to create gusts of wind just by blinking very strongly. For your assistance, and because of all that yodeling practice you got in, you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Okay, well we're gonna go sit, Dahlia. You see Dahlia and Calcuster sitting together. Dahlia is showing Calcuster all of her Monster Scout badges, pulling them out one by one as if they're priceless treasures.
Oh, I need that badge!
And this is my brownie selling badge. I got it by selling the most brownies out of all the Monster Scouts. That is lovely, Dahlia. What was your entrepreneurial success strategy for selling the brownies? Actually, Polly helped me with this one. She said she added a secret ingredient to the batter. Whatever it was, people bought it by the buttload. I love Polly. I miss Polly. I hope she shows up as a cameo in this game. Oh, I see. I've got tons more. This is my brush your teeth 3 times badge, and here's my shower every day badge, and my K-Beauty Skincare Queen badge. Are all of the Monster Scout badges predicated on completing basic organic hygiene? Not always. Here's my repurposed and entire skeleton badge. I got that by turning a human skull into a cereal bowl, his spine into a walking stick, and I used his ribs to make a cool xylophone. I love necro arts and crafts. Ah, and was the human already dead when this happened? Well, duh. He was actually a twofer. I got a skeleton by completing the rob a grave before the funeral is over badge. Coach was super proud of me, and I think the widow took it pretty well. I have a lot of badges already, but there are still so many more to achieve. But Dahlia Aquino never gives up. I've got to earn them all. Friend Dahlia, I am appreciative that you have thought to share this very important thing with me. Of course, buddy. What are friends for? Quite. However, I cannot help but feel a bit conflicted over your desire to earn them all. It seems that many of the Monster Scout badges are morally dubious. What? That's blasphemy. The Monster Scouts are an esteemed organization of plucky young monsters who want to achieve and do good. So you say, but I fail to see how badges like turn a kindergarten class into a police state badge help you achieve and do good. Have you ever been in a kindergarten classroom before? Those little snotheads have no order or sense of duty. A police state would vastly improve their puny society. This is a great reminder to never let Dahlia get into childcare. But in the meantime, which of your friends are you going to back in this Monster Scout debate? But Dahlia, how do you plan to get the questioning the Monster Scout badge system's integrity badge? That's exactly like what someone trying to beat Dahlia's badge record would say. Don't fall for it. Yeah, definitely. No, Vicky, this is not the case. I sincerely believe that the Monster Scout badge system is unethical and disingenuous. Ha! Think you can fool me with made-up words, do you? No way, Jose. I'm not that dumb. I am genuinely unsure what to do with that statement. It's okay, Cal. I'm not angry. I'm always down for some competition. If you want to try and beat me, then bring it on. Dahlia, please. I have no reason to compete with you. The Monster Scout badges are highly arbitrary and staggeringly easy to earn, and therefore not ineffective. Oh, Cal, you shiny clever bastard. You almost had me there. You may think the badges are easy to earn, but I'll crush you in the end. Dahlia always wins. Yes, apparently so. I have just finished running 1,623 possible simulations in which I try to convince you of the honesty of my words, and none of them were successful. I suppose we have to put this conversation on hold for now, at least until the Squid People uprising, according to simulation 607. Good night, friends.
Such an honorable scout.
Ha! I knew I'd make him retreat sooner or later. Thank you, Vicky, for helping me see through Cal's ingenious ruse. I could use a strategist like you among my ranks. Yeah, war romance. It's the best kind of romance. You have until the Squid People uprising to make Dahlia your bae. You'd better make it count. Oh, I don't know what this is. I'll use my skills. Welcome, welcome. You're new here? Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. It's one that small, magical Latino cat. This is wild, yet simple. I have a selection of drinks at hand, yet hands come and go. There's little time to think, and if you don't choose a drink quickly, someone else may take it. It's push or get pushed. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard of training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and look good luck. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I was doing. What was that? Margarita. Well, I like margaritas. So you want to drink a margarita, huh? To think that by drinking a brain you could absorb its smarts is a bit simplistic. But hey, it's what actually happens. Occam's razor at its finest. I guess I got some smarts. This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Ciao! Okay, well that happened. Alright, let's get more charm. Today you're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round, or you will die instantly. Vicky, you better earn some charm quick. Like in the next 10 seconds or you're gonna fucking die. Holy shit, earn some charm already. Oh, okay, thank God. You just earned +2 charm. Phew, that was way too close. With the help of Milo and Calcuster, you managed to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia will still enjoy, an Iron Chef competition. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean delicacies. Calcuster is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against the Iron Chef's 1,000 knife-wielding arms. What a delight. I have never had so much fun in my short artificial life. What? Having fun? Stop that. Put it back. Did you pay for that fun? Pay for it? But fun is free, just like love and literally anything else as long as I agree to demo on my Instagram. Free? Free? I didn't know this was a summer camp for communists. Nothing free, you fucking millennials. This dome is an untapped gold mine, and I'm here to tap it. That's why I purchased a controlling interest in the camp dome, so I can monetize this pile of objects. Maybe I'll tap 2 advertisements on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Oh, or require everyone who participates in dome games to purchase life insurance. And to prevent insurance fraud, all claims will have to be filed by the deceased in person. Ha ha ha. Oh dear, I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it is already. You can't monetize the dome. Commerce is only valid when it's coated in a thin veneer of spirituality and lifestyle porn. I can't participate in this discussion because I'm still fighting this knife robot, but I'm mad too! Well, unless you kids can come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome, haha, it's life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone! Oh no, that sounds painful and boring. Your least favorite combination of things. But how to monetize in a non-shitty way? Well, we could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are the free-range cattle of capitalism. That's just crazy enough to work. Or not, based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to propose? Old Gertrude's Organ Trafficking Boutique. Beanie and Bucket's Fancy Hat Extravaganza. Well, this one sounds bold and this one sounds fun. So I'm gonna go with the bold. Old Gertrude still running that boutique? Why, she was harvesting kidneys from drifters back when I was a boy. It's so heartwarming to see a member of the greatest generation still sealing and reselling people's hearts after all these years. Let's pay her a visit. You head over to Old Gertrude's, a sweet little black market organ harvesting operation running out of the back of a quaint old antique shop. You're greeted by Gertrude herself, wearing her trademark Coke bottle spectacles and blood-stained apron. She beams. Welcome, dearies. Oh, it's so nice to have the younger generation taking interest in local business. Nowadays, everyone's buying organs from the big cartels. Us mom and pop organ thieves are hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Or by the skin of someone else's teeth. That's organ smuggler humor. Come on in, I'll make tea. The 5 of you sit around Gertrude's stained and dented surgical table and enjoy some hot chamomile while she regales you with stories from her organ trafficking youth. Goodness, I did not know a human spine was worth so much money. You truly are a treasure trove of information. Me neither. Drat, if I'd saved all the organs I've carelessly disemboweled over the years, I might be able to retire by now. Yes, organs are very valuable. As an influencer, I know all about this. But we came here with a purpose, didn't we? Oh, yes, Miss Gertrude, we were wondering if you'd consider sponsoring the Camp Spooky Murder Dome. Oh, my dears, says Gertrude, putting on some eyeballs in a glass jar. Of course I would. Do you know how many perfectly good organs that dome throws away every summer? It's a crime. As I always say, waste not, want not. I lived through the Great Depression, you know. Then it is settled. The Camp Dome will send all dismembered organs to Old Gertrude, and Old Gertrude will sponsor the dome's continued operation. Everyone is happy, except for the dead people whose organs we are selling. But my utilitarian algorithms only count living people. Hooray! Old Gertrude bakes you all a pie to celebrate your new business merger. It's so delicious you don't even ask what's in it. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Let's go.
So thank you guys for watching. I should have the next episode up soon, and I hope you have a lovely day.